What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only Tesla stock and help you guys better understand the price action for today and what you should be expecting for tomorrow and the near-term future for Tesla stock. I'm also going to talk about the overall stock market and some very big pieces of news coming out from the Fed and the Ukraine situation, as there are some big updates that did cause the market to kind of run up today, but things are not in a perfect state just yet. I'm also going to talk about what's going on with the state of California and Elon Musk, as we have some major updates before I end the video with tweets from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Elon Musk, that make me very excited for the future of Tesla. Now, before I say anything about Elon Musk's tweets, before I talk about what's going on with Tesla in terms of the share price, I do have to mention some very important things first. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please don't take this as financial advice. Everything in this video is solely for educational purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. And not only benefits me, but it benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you're not only going to qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to have the opportunity to win up to $200,000, as Moomoo is giving away $200,000 to a lucky winner for the new year. So if you want your chance, guys, please check it out. And with that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So Tesla had a monster of a day today. Now, even though it's very awesome to see Tesla run like this, and I am super bullish for the future of Tesla, I have to let you guys know that we should not be too comfortable with runs like this, because there is something I have to discuss with you guys. So here's the thing that happened. Look, we had a very good run, not just from Tesla, but the entire market. I mean, AMC is up over 9.75%. NEO is currently in the green, the SPY is in the green, but the market is turning red in the after hours after something President Joe Biden just said. Now, Roblox also had their earnings. They're up 7.29% for the day, and they are starting to drop really hard in the after hours, just like what I said. Now, the VIX may start rising as a result of this, but I do want to talk about the real context of this situation. So basically what happened was this article, it kind of changed, because before it was saying that the Russia-Ukraine situation was easing, but now it's stating that it basically updated, and now it's stating that the Nasdaq basically went 2.5% up. Many stocks went up as investors bet on the easing Russia-Ukraine tensions. So that's right, guys. There is evidence that the tensions are starting to rise as Russia is starting to relocate their troops into different places away from Ukraine, which is a pretty good sign, right? They're taking some troops home. Now, as a result of that, the market ended up being very positive, because many people were under the impression that, look, the tensions are really easing up, there's not going to be a big invasion, and we were very happy about that. Now, another big thing is this right here. The Fed's Bullard, I'm sure I talked about him yesterday. He also stated that, look, he wants interest rates to go up about 100 basis points by July 1st, or 1%. But here's the thing, but the Fed has already stated that they're not going to do this until they're done with the whole money printing thing. So don't expect rate hikes most likely until, I would say, mid-March. So we're going to see them probably announce the real numbers during the FOMC meeting in mid-March. So be on the lookout for that. But as of right now, we don't expect rate hikes for the month of February, at least as of right now, like I'm saying. So like I said, guys, it's a pretty good sign. The fear and greed index hasn't changed too much. It is still a little bit more fearful, but I don't think fear is the word to describe the market. There is some uncertainty about this situation. So here's the thing. We had good pieces of news, right? It did look like the whole Ukraine situation was easing up, which is why that played a very big role in the market running up. But guys, here's the thing. President Joe Biden, he actually said something very important. And I mean, you guys can think what you want about him. He actually stated that he's going to be pledging full force to defend Americans, NATO allies with Ukraine under the Russian threat. He also stated that we're not necessarily in the clear just yet. He also stated that it's very possible for Russia to still invade Ukraine, and that we're not necessarily done yet, right? So as a result of that, obviously the market's kind of like starting to dip now. And like I said, we shouldn't be too comfortable just yet. We're not in a perfect state, which is why I want you to be prepared. Now, for Tesla in particular, Tesla is basically running with the market right now, because it's very hard for me to make a perfect prediction. I did call us jumping today, and that's what happened based off the news that came out. But guys, from a technical perspective, even though I saw that, I have to tell you guys something that's a little bit unfortunate. So, what I think is going to happen is if we run tomorrow, guys, we're going to have very strong resistance in the 940s, but we have a major gap fill right here. So, typically, what happens is there's like a very long period of time or short one where there's no trading within a stock. And typically, what happens, especially for Tesla, is we have these big gaps in the chart, and these gaps often have to be filled. That just means the share price has to go right where the gap is. So the gap starts at 880, which means that I would be expecting to see Tesla have a pullback in the next maybe upcoming days or maybe another week or two from now. So don't be too scared, guys. Be prepared for that. Remember, pullbacks are healthy. They're nothing to be too scared about. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. So please don't take my words the wrong way. I'm not saying it's happening tomorrow. I'm saying in the upcoming days, maybe a week or two from now, something could cause the market to drop a little bit, and we could see Tesla drop to the $880 range very, very soon. Now, when it comes to the run up, though, for tomorrow, we could still run up. We're probably going to go to maybe the $940 range, get rejected, and then start dipping a little bit. Now, I can't guarantee that because of what Joe Biden just said. We could have already seen the top right now. We may start descending from here, but we're either going to start dropping from here, in my opinion, or we're going to run up one last time to the 940 because we touched that many, many times in the past, right? You guys can see we have very strong resistance in the 940s. Once we go there, we could get rejected and then drop. So I don't truly know yet because it's very dependent on the news and the Fed. I'm not some kind of sorcerer that can make a perfect prediction on that part, but I do want to let you guys know something. Regardless of if we start dropping from right here or if we start dropping, from 940, regardless of that, I do see us pulling back to the $880 range or a little bit lower than that to fill this gap. Now, here's more evidence of that actually playing out. So I was telling you guys a couple of days ago, right, that we had this big gap fill right here. The gap fill was supposed to bring us down to like the $848 range, and we ended up maybe not completely filling it, but we came super close to doing that. We went to 850, right? We bounced off 850 just about, I think it was just a few days ago. So that to me, guys, is very significant. And that just shows that, look, typically for a stock like Tesla, we need to have gap fills. Doesn't always have to happen, no, but it typically happens, at least almost always. So just be on the lookout, have your heads up for that. And with that out of the way, I'm going to actually talk about some other important things. Now, right now, guys, there's not too much information about this, but the California State Agency has sued Tesla, guys, because of some issues going on with the factory. I'm not going to say too much about it because I want to keep this, this area safe. I don't want to go into too much detail about issues. Tesla is saying that the lawsuit is unfair and counterproductive. So, like I said, guys, it's a little bit sad that things like this are happening. But here's the thing, no one's making a claim quite yet. I'm not saying that it's true or not that this is what has been going on. I'm simply putting it out there that California is suing Tesla over that. So I didn't say the word. You guys could read it right over there. And it's a little bit sad that this is going on, but I don't necessarily think this is going to affect Tesla's share price too much. It's more affected by even bigger issues that are affecting the entire market. But like I said, it's a little bit sad if that is the truth. But like I said, it's not confirmed yet, so don't necessarily make any claims. Don't just look at the headline and think that it's true. Remember, guys, headlines tend to be a little bit misleading. They want to grab clicks, so don't just believe one headline and just end it from there. I just want to inform you that this is what is going on. Now, another very amazing thing, guys, is this right here. According to CNBC, Elon Musk unloaded $22 billion of Tesla stock and still owns more now than a year ago. So once again, he is still loading the boat on these Tesla shares. He isn't necessarily, just selling them and dumping them, and he didn't just lose all of his position. He currently owns about 172.6 million Tesla shares. So when he sold it, it does look like he did kind of start to like buy the dip a little bit here and there, and he is actually buying more and more than before. So that's a pretty good move from him. He hasn't lost faith in Tesla. He keeps on buying them just like that. Now, another big thing is he also gifted, according to this right here, he sold $16 billion in shares last year in total, according to a filing with the US SEC. And basically, he gifted 5 million shares, which are worth nearly $6 billion, to an undisclosed charity in November. So it just shows, guys, he gave money to charities, about, what is that? $6 billion worth of Tesla shares to a charity, which is a very kind thing he did. And it just shows out there, guys, that he isn't just living a super lavish lifestyle. I mean, maybe to some degree, but at the same time, he sold a lot of his real estate. He often sleeps on the floors of Tesla, working very hard. And he tends to be quite humble. So I'm putting it out there, guys. He is doing some charity work. He is, he's said some very nice things. He's improving humanity, and huge respect to Elon Musk for that. So the last thing I want to talk about is this right here. So I did give you guys updates on the fact that we're getting closer to the opening of the Tesla Gigafactory. We haven't seen a big confirmation for the opening date for the Berlin one. It's probably gonna come around mid March, but like I said, there hasn't been an update for those. But I do have an update from his Twitter page from Elon Musk. So he liked this tweet right over here. Basically, Tesla's accumulated deficit reached 6.3 billion. That's an all-time high in Q2 of 2019, right? Well, guys, now cumulatively they're profitable as of Q4 of 2021. So starting in Q4, guys, Tesla is now on the verge of being super profitable. They're absolutely killing it, and they're doing very well from a business standpoint. So when companies are profitable, that's when investors really start loading the boat and get very excited. But this is just the beginning. Remember, guys, it's not just their profits, it's also how their revenue is going to improve, how their innovation is going to improve, and the fact that Tesla is going to be a major AI company, an electric car company. They have so many different sectors under their umbrella. I can't wait for what the future holds. So that's what I have for this one. Elon Musk liked this tweet, which is why I'm talking about it. He didn't tweet too many things about Tesla in particular today. He didn't say too much today. He was a little bit quiet, a little bit more quiet than usual, maybe because he's working really hard. But he did like this, which is a very, very good update for you guys. And it makes me very, very excited for the future of this company. Now, for Tesla, guys, like I said, short term, we do have this gap fill. We could go as low as the 880s, maybe in the next upcoming days, maybe in a week or two from now. But for tomorrow, I'm not quite sure how it's going to move. I have to be honest with you guys. I can't make a very good prediction because it's very dependent on the news and the Fed. So what I think is the most probable outcome is we get rejected at the $922 range and start dropping, or we go as high as 940 and then get rejected and then start dropping a little bit after that. So remember, guys, gap fill, they almost always get filled for Tesla, maybe within a couple of days or a couple of weeks. So be prepared for that. We're not necessarily in, paradise right now where Tesla's exploding. We're not there quite yet, but we are doing better compared to before. We're not going to drop super hard. I'm just preparing you guys for this based off the trend and technical analysis. Now, with that out of the way, guys, I thank each and every one of you for listening. Please have a fantastic rest of the day, and I will see you on the next one. Tesla to the moon, and peace out.